What's up, soulmates? So today I'm going to be sharing how to make a circular skirt. I'm going to be showing you two methods of achieving this. I'm going to be showing you the formula to calculate it, how to cut it, and by the end of this video I'll be making a circular skirt. So not to waste too much of your time, let's get to it. The first method is the block method, and this is the formula to calculate it. Just substitute it with your waist measurement and the length of your skirt. This is the second method, which is the triangle method. Now just substitute your waist measurement and length of your skirt to this formula. So to fold, you fold lengthwise this way for the block method. Then you fold again from this end to the other end. Now using this point as the center, I'm going to place in my fold measurement and the fold length and then the formula using the formula I dropped earlier on. So now I'm just going to take the value of what I calculated all around the pattern paper like this. And now I'm just going to cut in a circular direction using the marked points. So as you can see, this forms a circle. This is a full circular skirt. We call it 360 most times, or block method. Now to fold a triangle circular skirt, so you fold lengthwise this way, and then you now fold on angle 45 like so. You take one end of the pattern or the fabric to this other end of the pattern, forming a triangle. So now using the formulas, the calculated values of the formula I dropped earlier, we're going to place our measurements like this. So the formula value of the formula is placed from the tip of the paper or the fabric downwards in a circular direction. Then the fold length is taken as well from the tip down to the value of the fold length. So I'm simply going to cut it out using my marked points in the circular direction. So the difference between these two skirts is that the first one doesn't have any cutting. It is totally folded, like you have the folds in both the front and the back, while the triangular one has a slit at the back. So these are the two methods of cutting a circular skirt, though there are more advanced ways of doing this, but these are the basics. So now I'm going to repeat this whole process of my fabric and make a long circular skirt. So let's get to it. So before cutting, I'm simply checking to see the length of my fabric to know if it will be okay. So I'm using 54 as my fold length, and I'm simply checking on both ends of the fabric to see if I'll get 54. So yeah, I have 54, and now I'm going to fold 54 into two places like we did earlier on the pattern paper. So 54, once I get 54, I'll fold it in. So I'll have a fold of 54 by length. Mind you, I'm doing the triangle method. So now I've folded it to this end. Now I'm going to lay it on the floor since it's a very lengthy skirt. So I'm going to lay it on the floor and fold it in angle 45. So I dropped another video on how to make your skirt long, your fabric long, in order to achieve a long skirt. So the link is on this video, or you can check it out from my YouTube page. So now I'm going to take this end to the other end of the fabric to form a triangle. This is the 45 degrees I've been mentioning, and it's same way as I folded it on the pattern paper. So I'm simply going to take this end to this other end. Remember, we made a fold of 54 inches on both the vertical and horizontal parts of the fabric. So now I'm simply making that triangular shape at angle 45. Now I'll be using this end as my center front because I want a slit at the side. So now I'm going ahead to to measure out my calculated values using the formulas I dropped earlier. Now from this end, I'm going to take in the measurement I have, and I'm going to mark it in a circular direction like this. And then I'm going to mark my fold length as well from that tip of the fabric, and I'll be taking it round in this direction. Mind you, this end of the fabric should be used as a center front if you want to achieve a single slit at the back. So I'm simply marking 54, which is my fold length, from the tip of the fabric down to 54 inches. So here I'm marking both the first measurement and the second measurement, which is my waist, my calculated waist for a circular skirt, and the fold length, which is the length of the skirt plus my calculated waist. I would suggest you write out the formulas I placed at the beginning of this video so you don't get confused as we move forward. So now I'm going to cut it out in a circular motion, circular direction, using the marked points I just made. So this is the waist circumference I measured earlier, which is the formula equals to my waist plus ease divided by 3.14. So to be sure that I got my measurement, I'm simply dividing my waist plus ease divided by 4, and the value I got, I'm going to check to see if it's same with this one. So if it matches, it means I'm on the right track. So now I'm going to rule this line in this circular direction using the points I marked, and I'm going to cut it out. So this skirt has a pocket, a side seam pocket. So I'll be needing side seams as well as the back seam to add my zip. I made a separate video for the side seam pocket, and I'll be adding an alternate top to this skirt. So if you simply want a skirt, you're going to cut a band of 1.5 inches. So on a fold it will be 3, and the length of the band will be the size of your waist. That's your waist measurement. So but for this one, I'll be joining it to an halter neck top, which I'll be dropping the video later on. So as you can see, I've cut it out into 2, and here I have my skirt pattern. I have the front and the back. So now I'm simply going to join it, the front to the back, at the sides, after putting in my pocket. So if you want to know how to sewing an inseam pocket, I'll be dropping a link on a video I made on how to achieve this. So now I'm just going to join it all around at the side using 0.75 inches. So I didn't explain the inseam pocket in details in this video, but I tried my best to do so in the video I made specifically for an inseam pocket. So if you do not know how to do this, you can check it out. But this is actually optional. If you do not want a pocket in your skirt, you can just leave it and just sew along in a normal way. So this is me joining the sides. So after joining, I'm going to make my center back seam so that I'll be able to put in my zip. So I'm folding it center front to center front and side seam to side seam so that I'll be able to get the center back. So on the center back, I'm going to mark out 0.75 inch after going down by 7 inches, which will accommodate my zip. So I'm taking 0.75 downwards and I'm going to sew on this line from the 7 inches downwards. So I've done so, and this is what came out. So since I did not slit it from the onset, I'm going ahead to slit it, but not to the hemline. I'm just going to slit it way past the zip, the point I marked for my zip, about 2 inches below. And this is it. So this will ensure that I'll have a clean finish at that center back. So this is how simple it is to make a circular skirt. So you'll be seeing the final look later on. Thanks for watching, guys. So here's the final look, and if you're adding a band to yours, go ahead to attach yours. For this, I'm going to be attaching it to a top to form a gown, and I'll be dropping the link later on. See you in my next one. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.